Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Please hit the subscribe button and give this episode a thumbs up. You're a big-time Modern Family fan, but maybe have watched every episode 100 times over and need a new family to fall for. Then the underrated My Wife and Kids needs to be your next binge. The sitcom, which aired on the same network for 5 seasons, hilariously tackles the struggles of raising a family, parenting, and the pains of growing up, and follows the Kyle family, led by Michael, Damon Wayans, and Jay, Tisha Campbell. Whereas Modern Family is a mockumentary-style sitcom, My Wife and Kids is the classic multicam format and is sure to have you laughing for 123 episodes. Although My Wife and Kids might seem different upon first glance, at the core, the series are very similar. Much like Modern Family, My Wife and Kids incorporates uncomfortable topics like discipline, relationships, and growing teenagers, and does so by embracing the comedic charm of parenthood. My Wife and Kids hilariously explores the messy parts of life. The most obvious and central common theme between Modern Family and My Wife and Kids is the strong emphasis on family, and more importantly, on the powerful parental figures the shows are centered around. In My Wife and Kids, it is Michael Richard Kyle, who leads the household with a mix of foolish charm, sound familiar, and stern authority, but often finds himself reconsidering his methods thanks to his wife Jay and his children. Michael and Jay often struggle with how to discipline their kids. Their youngest, KD Parker McKenna Posey, is known for manipulating her parents, especially her father. Their oldest, Junior George Ogotu, is lazy, aloof, and a bit dim-witted. The middle child, Claire Jennifer Freeman, is a growing teenager who wants to explore more of who she is. This Modern Family episode truly defines what the family sitcom is all about, however. Much like Modern Family's dad Jay, Ed O'Neill, Michael often struggles with these changes, and his wife grounds him by putting the situation into perspective. On top of that, the show has explored some not-so-proud parenting moments, like when Michael and Jay caught Junior in their bed with his girlfriend, who later gets pregnant. Michael often has over-the-top reactions that are guaranteed laughs from even his family, and Jay's fun attitude leads to playful bickering that gently reminds her husband that he doesn't need to be the man of the house all the time. Much like Modern Family, Michael struggles to balance the emotionally supportive side with disciplinary and parental views. Yet, these parents prove time and time again that they will show up for their family, like when Michael helped Claire, Julie Bowen, get her license, or Jay gave his company to Claire and showed he trusted her with the business. Like Modern Family, My Wife and Kids shows different styles of parenting. Aside from the similar familial dynamics, both shows use a unique method to express lessons and communicate tough topics. In My Wife and Kids, Michael provides his outdated parenting tools to more modern practices. He also likes to take his lessons to the extreme and embodies the term tough love. For instance, when Junior dropped out of school, Michael held a funeral for his future. When Junior finally told his parents that his girlfriend, Vanessa Megan Good, was pregnant, Michael gave him a toy baby to practice becoming a father. Just like Modern Family's Luke, Nolan Gould, Alex, Ariel Winter, and Haley, Sarah Hyland, the 3 children in My Wife and Kids couldn't be more different. This means Michael's old-fashioned parenting methods often backfire, and he learns an equally important lesson from his children instead, such as the importance of respecting his children's boundaries, privacy, and overall independence. Or, on the other hand, Jay might step in to course-correct Michael's efforts and prompt more open and healthy conversations among the family. My Wife and Kids' strong cast elevates the sitcom's simple premise. Another important element that helps My Wife and Kids and Modern Family audiences resonate with their storylines are the cast members, because their undeniable chemistry brings the dynamic fictional families to life. Wayans in My Wife and Kids skillfully balances perfect comedic timings with heartfelt deliveries, which might seem small, but his lessons and speeches often solidify the show's most sincere moments. On the other hand, Jay, in My Wife and Kids, is a witty mother who offers a refreshing balance to Michael's antics and tries to embrace a more fair household among the children, much like Claire does in Modern Family. The two of them together on screen feel like a real unit, and their playful banter throughout the episodes only makes the couple that much more relatable. Additionally, each star brings a unique personality that contributes to the family dynamic, especially the child actors. Junior and Katie often steal scenes with outrageous one-liners that honor their awkward charm, making themselves equally memorable, much like Manny Delgado, Rico Rodriguez, in Modern Family. The younger women, Katie and Claire, also thrive on screen as they accurately portray the challenges of growing up as a female and trying to find themselves in a strict man-run household. The writing isn't the sole reason for the success of each actor wholeheartedly embodies their role, and their performance feels honest, raw, and authentic, allowing a deeper connection with the audience. Overall, My Wife and Kids and Modern Family come from drastically different eras. They use different formats, and Modern Family certainly goes beyond the traditional familial dynamic by following three families. However, both shows share the same heart. Both series showcase the fine line between chaos and beauty that comes from raising a family with funny and strong father figures who try their best. The sharp writing blends humor with real emotional plots that ultimately offer timeless lessons about parenting and growth. So if you've cried, laughed, or related to Modern Family at all and are looking for another show that has a similar vibe, then My Wife and Kids might be the new perfect binge. Modern Family Season 1 ending explained. Gloria's One Moment hijack Clay's Special Day. Modern Family Season 1 ending explained. Gloria's One Moment hijack Clay's Special Day. Modern Family Season 1 finale episode was chaos at its best. Read below to find out how Clay's special day went off. Gloria's surprising moment in Modern Family Season, the 1st of May, have just hijacked Clay's meticulously planned portrait day. In Family Portrait, the Dunphy family matriarch plans the ultimate shoot to celebrate her eclectic mix of a family. However, simultaneous events spiral into chaos, with Gloria's signature spontaneity taking the cake, ultimately throwing Claire's meticulous plan off course. What was supposed to be a picture-perfect moment of the entire family clad in sparkling white outfits turned into one of Modern Family's funniest episodes. And while in the dynamic world of sitcoms, there may be 100 more shows like Modern Family, Season 1's finale proves why there can only be one original. It is the perfect blend of Clay's type A traits, Gloria's spontaneity, and the rest of the family's chaos. Gloria's unexpected kiss with Phil in Modern Family Season 1 finale. In the heart of Season 1 Episode 24 of Modern Family, titled Family Portrait, Claire, Julie Bowen, spends the day coordinating outfits, hiring a photographer, finalizing poses, and schedules for the perfect family photo, one that will adorn everyone's homes for years to come. Her hard work, though, is sidelined by the entire family's dysfunctional schedules and plans. Her husband Phil, Ty Burrell, goes to a basketball game with their daughter Alex, Ariel Winter, Claire's stepmother Gloria, Sofia Vergara, and her son Manny, Rico Rodriguez mid-game. When the kiss cam is turned toward Gloria and Phil, Gloria shocks him, and us, by grabbing him and giving him a peck on the lips. The moment, captured on the Jumbotron, airs live on TV. While Gloria's kiss was playful and didn't mean anything, Phil didn't seem to be on the same page. He was dead scared of what Claire would do if she knew. Claire did see Phil on TV, however, not when Gloria was kissing him, but when he screened her phone call. To this, Alex informs Phil that Claire saw him on TV and that he's dead. Phil starts panicking about Claire's reaction, thinking she saw the kiss. Modern Family's one episode sneakily echoed Tina Fey's 84% rated cult favorite. The classic misunderstanding adds layers to the already hilarious events of the episode. Phil thought he would have to pay for Gloria's spontaneity when, in fact, Claire couldn't be bothered less about the kiss amid her special day falling apart due to unrelated events. Modern Family Season 1 finale was pure chaos. Back at home, Claire is hard at work fixing everything, including the famous broken step, and getting the Pritchett Dunphy clan into order. The rest of the family, though, were also occupied. Mitchell was trying to fight off a pagan that had entered their home, Jay was being interviewed by Luke for a school project, and Cam was busy with a singing gig at a wedding. When the family finally manages to file in one by one, they end up in a mud fight, which is Claire's last straw. Her perfectly planned portrait day is officially out of her hands. Everyone's clothes are all muddy. The step wasn't fixed, so they had to take the picture in the yard, but now the lighting isn't ideal. Modern Family's one scene let Al Pacino's legacy moment slide into oblivion. Her vision for one perfect photo got replaced with spiraling events, all triggered by the family members not taking her seriously. It was unfair. But the family's dysfunction is exactly what makes them a modern family. They decide to take a picture anyway and end the day on a good note. Imperfect moments are exactly what define the show's true spirit. Season 1 finale reminded us of how the perfect family isn't defined by a sparkling portrait, but by the highs and lows, chaos, and love that bind everyone together. So tell us, which imperfect moment from Modern Family is your favorite? We know this one tops our list. Jasmine Dean is an author at Fandom Wire, majorly focusing on Netflix, Prime Video, and Paramount Plus TV shows and films with over 300 articles published. She has been writing content for the last 5 years, with expertise in lifestyle, news, travel, and academic content. Her background as a psychology student helps Jasmine incorporate her critical thinking and analytical research skills into her work as an entertainment news writer. Jasmine typically covers news on the Dexter franchise, sitcoms, latest horror films, shows, and all things pop culture. Lamest Modern Family Season 1 moment when show dispensed all logic for mindless giggles. Lamest Modern Family Season 1 moment when show dispensed all logic for mindless giggles. Lamest Season 1 Modern Family moment where the show abandoned logic for mindless laughs, resulting in a chaotic and unrealistic storyline. One of the most unusual yet hilarious sitcoms, Modern Family, has been a game changer in the genre. Blending the themes of mockumentary with heartfelt comical storytelling, it is one of the most watched sitcoms across the world. However, even a show as brilliant as Modern Family has had instances when it failed to hit the mark, struggling to find its footing. Still from Modern Family credits. One such instance was during a Season 1 episode, where the comedic direction of the show to its storytelling all went awry. Even though the said episode had its share of laughs, abandoning all its logic for a few laughs ended up making it one of the lamest moments of the sitcom. When Modern Family abandoned logic for a lame storyline. While there have been plenty of illogical and lame instances in the sitcom Modern Family, and they have all today become indispensable parts of the show, there was once a time when the show went too awry to call it entertaining. The instance we are talking about is the 9th episode of Season 1, titled Fizbo. The premise of the episode revolves around the Dunphy family's attempt to throw a birthday party for their son, Luke Dunphy. Although the party starts as relatively normal, the celebration soon ends up being an absurd chain of events, from Cameron's alter ego, the clown Fizbo, to Haley's stupid actions just because of jealousy. This guy has no money at all. Ty Burrell's heartbreaking financial situation during Modern Family audition proves sitcom's failure could have wrecked him in an attempt to make his son's birthday memorable. Phil hires Jungle Tanya, an exotic animal handler, to introduce the children to various creatures, from pythons to iguanas. However, after Dylan gets too close to Tanya, Haley, overcome with jealousy, lets loose a poisonous scorpion in the house. However, the family, instead of reacting appropriately given there is a poisonous arachnid loose in the house, carries on with the party normally. Instead of prioritizing the safety of the children and others by evacuating them, the adults remain nonchalant. Well, not only does it lead to chaos, but it sets a wrong example for fans and undermines the characters' parental instincts. Instead of acting reasonably and responsibly, the adults' lack of care makes the whole episode painfully illogical and lame. The scorpion isn't the only illogical thing in the episode. Fizbo in Modern Family credit. Another focal point of the episode is Cameron's Fizbo, his alter ego crown that he decides to show up as at the party. Even though Mitchell objects to his dressing up as Fizbo and Phil's undisclosed fear of clowns, Cameron insists on his decision to go as the clown. Well, it was his grand entrance that ended up making the party one large fiasco. As Mitchell starts telling Claire that Fizbo is a badass, the scorpion makes an appearance, making Fizbo run in fear and knock over the crafts table. Phil, afraid of the clown, ends up hitting Jay, who was showing off the crossbow that he got for Luke, which Gloria insisted was not a good idea. Modern Family star lost his entire career after dating Sarah Hyland. The actress claimed he terrorized her physically and verbally. The crossbow accidentally hits the bouncy castle, trapping Manny's crush Bianca and her balloon animal dog. As more chaos ensues, the birthday boy, Luke, ends up slipping and fracturing his arm. Although he reckons that it was the best birthday he ever had, the episode was highly reliant on exaggerated physical comedy that might not fit right with some viewers. While the episode remains a favorite for many, one cannot deny that it was more than occasionally illogical, losing sight of its signature balance between comedy and reality. Maria Sultan is a dedicated news content writer at Fandom Wire. With over 5 years of professional experience and hundreds of published articles, she brings a wealth of expertise to her coverage of Marvel, K-dramas, and